Hello friends. Today we can discuss about theory of population growth by Karl Marx. Most of us know who Karl Marx is. He is a German philosopher. Moreover, he is the founder of modern communism. You also heard about the famous two books Das Kapital and Communist Manifesto, in which he explained or he described how a society is being influenced by capitalist economy and how the working population suffer during their regime. The theory of population growth or theory of population by Karl Marx is popularly known as the theory of surplus population. Actually, it is not a theory written by Karl Marx as it is. It is a portion which is taken from the theory of communism written by Karl Marx. The theory is made in a capitalist economy. We know that Karl Marx is a proponent of communism. He has of the opinion that most of the problem, especially economic problem, is caused by the capitalist economy and its behavior. According to Karl Marx, the capitalist economy has the power to produce enough food and other necessities for the whole society. But in the capitalist economy, there is always exist an inequality which leads to crisis, especially for the poor in the society. In a capitalist economy, there exist two kind of population. First group is the rich and another group is the poor. The poor or the working class is always exploited by this rich or the capitalist. The working population gets their remuneration in the form of wage, but comparing to their productivity, they are getting only a small share of their productivity as wage. Most or the lion's share of the productivity is taken by the capitalist. They are earning profit by exploiting this working class or the working population. Even after exploiting this labor force, the capitalist is not satisfied with their profit. What they are doing is they are trying to reduce the size of the labor force. How they are reducing is they are installing new machineries which will save the number of laborers. As the capitalists implement these kinds of machineries which can substitute large number of laborers, what happened is there will be large number of unemployment in the society. The result is that the capitalist or the rich will get maximum profit and there will be high rate of poverty among the poor or the working class. The capitalist who is always looking to exploit this working class take this as an opportunity to reduce their wage. They will start bargaining and the working class will force to reduce their wage for getting employment. This is how Karl Marx explained the economic condition in a capitalist economy. Here, Karl Marx has brilliantly connected this economic condition with the growth of population in the society. That is what we are going to look now. If you look this poverty cycle, you can see the reduction in the wage affect the income of the working population. So a family needs more working hands to survive. Their main option is to increase the population, which will further increase the working hands in the family. So they will start increasing the population. Again, after a particular time, what happens is there will be more working population in the economy. The capitalists find this as an opportunity and they will again start bargaining. Thus, the wage rate will come down and it will again affect the income of the family, and poverty will continue to exist in the society. For Karl Marx, the landlordism or the capitalism, the high man-land ratio, existence of land tenure system, etc., are responsible for low food production in a country. Low food production is not caused by population growth. It is because of the existing capitalist condition. Inequality prevails in the society. If we look deeply, we can find many deficiencies in this theory. The main thing is that it is not only the decrease in wage which leads to population growth in a society. There are many socio-economic factors, mainly like the religious belief or the faith of the people or the family condition, all these things which affect the population growth. The second criticism is that the population growth not only occurs in capitalist countries. If you look the world right now, you can see the most populous country in the world is China. China is not following capitalism, and many of the third world countries which are not following the capitalist system has large scale increase in the population growth. So in this theory, Karl Marx has ignored that conditions also. This theory is also not mentioned about the improvement in the medical facility. The demographic transition theory, which is currently more acceptable, has clearly said how the medical facilities has improved or resulted in the population growth of each of the countries. Even though Karl Marx is dealing with the theory of communism and the effect of capitalist economy, he has failed to explain about the medical facilities or the improvement in the medical facilities, which in turn leads to population growth. Even though there are a lot of criticism for the theory of population growth by Karl Marx, even in many societies, if we are going in deep, we can find people increasing their family size for getting large number of working hands in their family. Thank you. Thank you very much.